G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and a brand new episode of Factorio. This is our Space Age Let's Play, our very first playthrough for the Space Age DLC, and we're up to episode 21. And yes, so what has been happening? Well, I can tell. I think Remus 1 is hovering above Novice. Oh, by the way, we're back on Novice. Yeah, that's it. We decided to come back in between episodes, and I have offloaded my kit and flown back. And I'm just here, and in fact, I've even just got my inventory is being topped up by the robots. But yeah, I think Remus 1 is hovering above. And I think if I have a look at it, yeah, it's getting a few. Ooh, yeah, I accidentally left a removal on for all asteroid parts, and so it's running dry. So I've got it just on pause thrust at the moment. So Remus 1, of course, is our ship that's been ferrying back and forwards the science. And this episode we're going to be looking at the science because we obviously cannot accommodate all the science. So I've actually got the orange science going over here, and then the orange science is sitting. Where is it? Sitting. Yep. The orange science is now sitting on this belt here next to the this, but I think until it fills up, it's not really doing anything here. So yeah, because look at that, we've got a bit of an issue there, although I think I can fix that shortly. So I'm going to get you guys to enjoy this Stitch Up intro, and I'm going to see you back in Science World, where I'll be in just a sec. Okay, I'm running down. Actually, if I just have a look here, look, Science World, here's the starbase, and then there's a couple of these here. And of course, our lab setup. It isn't actually that far, is it? I think I can fix this. I just want it to be local and right close, but I think I can actually fix this here. By making this filter a yellow as well, orange as well. So, yep, there we go. And now you can see it's actually picking them up, putting them in, and now we've got those. So it's yellow and orange on one side, purple on the other, and so that will accommodate everything. But we're still, because we're sharing yellow and orange on that same belt, it's not really super helpful. And you can see here, this whole side of the array is loaded up with orange, some orange, and this side is now just going to get them in as well. So we'll pop on a bit of science shortly, but I think I'm going to have to start designing a better layout for the science. So what I'd like to do to get myself a better layout is I'd like to just pick up, hang on, how many of these am I, oh, yeah. 2, 3 and 4. Right, good. I'm just going to pick up a few of those, so I've got some on me. Yeah, I've got now 8 of those, which is good. Do I want to make any? 8. No, but what I'll do is I will request them from here, because I think the mall is making them. So let me just request another 10. Good. That'll bring me to 18. And that's nice. Robotics are on. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're going to work out where we're going to be having the new array, and I actually think in this area might be a good place to have it, which is quite close. And then I was thinking I could just get robots to bring them all down and just load them. So I do want something that's a little bit more future-proof here. So yeah, let's have a go. I haven't really got anything in mind here about what we're going to do, but I think it's probably good to start thinking about how we're going to do this. So if I've got provider chests, I think I need requester chests. Yeah. And just a few of those. I think I need to pick up just a little bit of this as well, and then I'll be able to make a few extra things. Trains are running now because I've just been processing some science. That should allow me to. Nope. Steel. I need steel. Oh yeah. Well, steel will be just here. But yeah, trains are running, so I must not get run over. Where's the steel? Steel is just over here. And because yeah, I'd run a few that some of these had started to spin up. I don't want to pick up anything else there, but let me just grab a bit of that. Good. Okay, so now I can make extra of those if I need to, but that's neither here nor there. We'll just keep it this. Okay, brilliant. Wait on. We are above where we need to be, below where we need to be. Here we are. So this is the area. Right. So what we want to do is we want to say, I want storage here as well. So I want to get rid of all the other storage. So let's do it like this. Let's go, how's this going to work? Well, where are these? Yep. So what we could do is we could say, right, I want this to be like, if I do this, yeah, and then actually, what about if I do this? What about if I do that? Yeah, we don't need to do those just yet. We can continue those on in a little bit. And we'll do blues for the moment. But if I do this and this, then I want requested chests. Yeah. Now, can I request all of these? Yes, I can. So what I can say here is, if I do request the chests, now we can do storage separate to this, but if I go request the chests and I want to say request from buffers, yep, and I want to say for the sciences, I want red, and I want this to be request 20. Okay, hold infinite, but request 20, yeah. And then I want that to be green, request 20, grey, I think that's what I want, blue, we're just going to try this, purple, and of course moving all these out of the way is going to be interesting because I've got lots of science ready in storage, but then we're going to get the buffer chests loaded up. Then white, I want 20 there, and orange, I want 20 there. Okay, so that's now 20 of all those. So if I request all those, it should now start to do that. Now what I want to do is I want to just, out of my storage, I want to stop this. I want to cut this off after here. So here's the storage here. And here's the storage. Where's the storage? Storage for those guys is there. So let's cut them off. So after that one, I want to cut it off. Yeah. And then after this one, I want to cut you off. And I will take that one off there as well. Yep. And then this one's heading down this way. So you can take that one off. And what I want to do now is, if I've got all the storage there, I want to change these to provider chests. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I've got plenty of provider chests, but, well, actually I don't. So if I go there, now they're going to start picking up some of these. So you'll provide, and where is the other ones? Yep. And of course, these are going to be here and here with these guys cut off. Yeah, and now I'm going to process some science and see whether or not we can get a bit of science sort of process to clear this out. So let me try this. Let me go with, what can we do here? Should we do one that's, I want to do one that's kind of, this one here looks good. Speed module 3 looks nice. How many do you need? 2,000. No, that's no good. Let's do this one, 250 of those. That should clear things out, and it's not going to take up any orange. It will take up some yellow. They're all going to take yellow at the moment. I haven't got any that are not going to have yellow except this one here, but that's 500. And what are you doing? Cold liquefaction. Let's do that one instead. Yeah, because you're doing white and the orange, and now you're doing that one. So that should start to clear that out. And the bots are now really getting into things, which is good. Now these over here are working pretty well, so I want that to work. You're now requesting everything. It says here you just can't get any yellow because we haven't got any yellows to give away. But what we would then do is we'd grab this and just say where we're going to put this, just to kind of, and then I think what we're going to do is go like this and we do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's perfect. Good. That means I can now go like this. Put that in there. I probably should have just copied the... Good. Okay, so that would work like that. And then we've got some of these, which is quite nice. Now, what I'm going to do there is, have we got everything in construction? No, we need a construction, some of these construction robots, which will be good. Let's put him here for now. A little construction-y. And then if I've got 10 there, let's do another one here. Oops, sorry, where I am. Yeah. And we do it like that, which is good. Now, oh, we aren't connected to anything. That's fine. So let me just do this. Yeah, there we go. So you're now good. And what I'd like to do, so it'll start bringing these from over there. Is it going to start using them? No, because I haven't got all the appropriate ones just yet. So what we'll do, okay, that's fine, is I want to use my bots to do this. Let's just use the bots to get rid of those. And hopefully it doesn't go put everything into storage. It is going to put everything into storage. Hopefully what it does is it starts to fill out some of those. But I think we've already got them. Now that is 10. That's going to do 10, yeah. So then what I'll do, and I should be doing this on map mode just to get a bit of extra coverage. So let's do it even though we're close. Let's just do it here. Yeah. And what I want to do is just grab these and just look at the, can I do, the electric pole is in the way. Why? Ah, I see. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. All right, let's just jump out of map mode. And of course, I should have done that correctly. Thank you. And it's going to be here. It's going to be right in there. Yep. And then now we're good. Okay. Now, if I go to map mode and just look at this side of it, what I want to do here is just with the power pole. This is where we want to be a little bit clever. If we can. If I do that, is that going to make ugly power poles? Let's go and have a look. Actually, I don't think it is, so I'm just going to press it. So you've got 10, 20, then 40, yeah, 60, 80, 100. That's 100 labs, right? Oh, it doesn't like any of those. Oh man, yeah, it doesn't like those at all. Okay. Yeah. We just want these to be nice. So that's all right. That'll be 100. Now I wanted to see how many of this it's got. So if I wanted to copy, how many have we got here? We had 26 times 4, so we had about 100 and something, 104 maybe, 104 labs, and here's 100. Okay, so there's 100, and I think I want maybe 200 labs. Yeah, I don't know if this is, I think that's going to work. I can't see how that won't work. All the labs are there. That's 100 labs. Okay. One thing I definitely want to do, and I probably shouldn't have to worry about this now, is just that. Just that middle section. Just get all those going. Okay, let's also now head down and just see what we've got for these. So if I put that there, why are you going to do that? What are you doing me dirty? Yeah, you are doing me dirty. Okay, let me just get rid of these. Ooh, there we go. I mean, I love the bots on this planet when they just go mental. Look at them. Yep. Right, good. if we do this, that is neat. That is neat. That one's also neat. That is neat. And now at the end, I should be able to then go down here and go there and there. Right, okay, because you know me, I love the neatness, don't I? Yeah, so that works out pretty well. Now, what are they missing here that they're not? Okay, actually, this is pretty good. So if I can now fire up these guys, let's just confirm that the mall is making these. I think it's up here. Yeah, it is. Look, the mall is making these. Oh, where are you taking those? Where are you going to take those? Please don't take them this far. No, they're not. What are you doing over there? Oh, God, there's lots happening on Novice that is just not making any sense. Where are you going with these? You probably are just taking them here. Look at all these boxes. Yeah, you are dropping them off here. I don't want that. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. Well, we need some extra storage here as well, but that's fine. So if I've got 100 there, let me just confirm that. If I've got 100, yeah, it is 100. Good. And I want to then go, let me just do this as well. That's good. And then we'll load these up. What we're going to do now is we're going to request yeah, so now let me just see if what I could do is, have I got enough of these? What do I need? These ones, buffer chests. How many different sciences have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. So I need 8 of those. So that means I'll just get myself 10 of those green chests. And get rid of those, which is good. And it's just going to take them away and put them there. I get that. But I'm now going to say, right, over here in storage, and in fact, you'll find there, but over here in storage, if I get these guys, let me just say buffer chest. So I want to go 1. Yeah, that's going to be them. Okay, so you're going to be just requesting reds. 200. No, we might as well just request as many as you can, please. So 2000, green, 2000, grey, blue, purple, yellow, oh, we should stop some of these as well, actually. So we've got yellow and then white and orange. So I'm hoping now it really requests all these. You shouldn't be putting both in there. These are buffer chests. Hang on. Oh, God. I just bollocks that right up. Let me just grab all those. Can you stop that? Oh, no, you can't. Okay, so, God, that was silly. Okay, add section. Apologies there. And now we're concentrating. So you're there. Green, 2000. Third one along is grey, 2000. Fourth one along is blue. Fifth one along is purple. And sixth one along is yellow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is yellow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is yellow. 7 is white. And the final one, 5, 6, 7, 8 is grey. 2,000. Thank you. Good. And then these are all being dropped to here still because that's where their missions were. But if I grab all those and just grab grab everything. Yeah, don't know what I did then. But I'd like to bin all those, and hopefully they don't take them back over there as well. It will take them over there. Ah, look, some of them it is putting here, which is nice. So I think what I'll just do is get rid of that and put you back as a fresh. That one, yeah, a fresh one. There you go. There we go. All right, that's pretty good. So I think we don't have, I think that will be pretty good now. These guys are just going to be doing that. Now it shouldn't be, what I wouldn't mind doing is just, let me cut this off because we don't want that anymore. And then provider chests can go here. What are you? Provider chests. Let me go. Provider chests can be there, and you can be, can we have some of these? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. So that'll all do that. And then I'm gonna, what's the trains? What's the trains? Now we don't want you going and doing that anymore. Provider chest is there. And what I wouldn't mind doing is saying, right, everything on this, yep, needs to be a provider chest. So you can just put everything on that belt. Yeah, that belt, yeah. So you're providing, which is good. You're providing, which is good. And then this here, let's do another one just there and say, right, fill that up. Now you shouldn't have target full. Why? Yeah, are you low on power? No, you're not. Why are you so, yeah, you're good, you're good. Yeah, you're good as well. Good. Okay, so everything should be getting going, but we obviously want this to be let's do this here and cut this off here and put a provider chest there, and now I want this to be a green. So green here, yep, and there, watching the trains, and then over here, just in case we get anything. Can I get a few more green inserters? Yes, I can. Can I put some power in? Yes, I also can. There we go. Got one. And then you start doing that. Good. So I'll start filling these up. And now let's try and test the science. Now let's run some science. This is 100. That was 104. So we are the same size at the moment. We're not any bigger. Although, hang on, we just wanted to be bigger, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we're 100. If I do it again, is that going to keep everything neat? Ooh, not if I put it on the wrong plane. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Right, let's try that. Am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing steel. So I can't quite get the boxes because of the steel. Okay, it's gonna load those up. I do need to get those blue boxes, although we should be making them. We are now making blue and purple boxes here. And I think there's some robots now urgently taking them. Here they go. Yep, yep. Although they seem to be taking them that way, not downwards. But that's all right. The robots will, excuse me, the robots will sort things out eventually. Lovely. Oh, there we go. Look at this. This is done nicely now. This is emptied out pretty nicely. Right. So what I want to do now is, so you're getting that, and we don't want storage here. So let me just do that for now. How many have you got in there? Yeah. And how many you got in here? Oh, God. Okay. I'm just going to dump these guys. Yeah. Good. It is still taking them over there, which is interesting. Okay. It's still going to put them there, but that's fine. Let me do this. Just get rid of this. Make a little bit of room there. Well, it really cleared the science out though, didn't it? There we go. See those trains flying past. We'll need to get a few of... Oop. Okay, I don't know why I picked those sciences up. Oh, why am I getting science? Why are they giving me science? I didn't ask for any of this, did I? No, I shouldn't have. I'm not asking for science, am I? No. Yeah. I mean, I could ask for it over here. Okay, let's see if we can make some labs. Can make 7, yeah. Okay, actually what I want to do is I want to check, is Remus 1 looking healthy? It's looking healthier. You've got full blue, full orange and full water, and I think you've got enough to do that. So I'm going to put you back onto automatic. Yeah, and now you're requesting, by the way, 600 of each of those and 1,000 of each of them, but with a capacity of 2,000. Okay. And these are collecting from Volcanus, these are collecting from Volcanus, and these are collecting from Volcanus. Don't forget you can select that down there. So let's do that, active, and it will now start to take off, I believe. Oh, I thought I pressed that. Oh, 30 seconds will pass and then it'll take off. 30 seconds to launch, guys, and there's your train right there. Right, so now I wouldn't mind is once these come out, I think what we need to do now is, once it does, do I feed these directly into here or do I use bots? But I don't want them to store over there. I want them to get rid of all the science over there. Yeah, I think it's just going to have to be what it is. So let's do this. Let's not have this anymore. Let's not have this. Yep. So now you're just doing that. And what we want to do is we want to say the final bit is going to be provider chests. Ooh, can I make them? Steel chest, steel. Well, steel should be just here actually. No, it is there. Yeah, it is here. Okay, that's nice. And if I can just make... Are these provided? They're requesters. Oh, I need purples. Sorry, providers, purples. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now is just make this one a provider. I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to upgrade you to greens and just say, right, you're now full of that. I'm just going to make you a provider then as well. Get rid of these guys. So right, that's that. And then over here, I just want you to be there with these all gone now. Good. Okay, so that's that one. And what are you doing? You're coming into here. So you're offloading those from the very first Romulus. You shouldn't be doing this at all, actually. You just, while you pass them between you two, just give out there. And now you can both be downward facing, and it's doing it. Okay, purple and yellow. Okay, so I'm going to need a purple and a yellow here, and this is it. So I'm going to need one to be purple, one to not there, thank you, just purple, and then you to be yellow. Where is my cursor? Why does it keep disappearing? All the bots are making me a bit crazy. Okay, and is it yellow? Yeah, it is yellow. Yes. Good. Okay, so there we go. So that'll do that when they come across next. And of course, let's just be prudent here and just put one green inserter. And just say, right, there you go. So here it's now taking those white ones over there, which is interesting. Can I now make any more of those? No, I can't because I need some iron gear wheels. I can pick them up here though. And I kind of don't mind making the 13 of those. Okay, it should not be... now here's the blue science. Yes, good. Okay, so you got blue and you got blue, and then once it's done that, what we want to do is say, right, can you not be there? Yeah, there you go. You're nice. And then we want to go, right, I want red and I want a green inserter. Ooh. I got a better idea here. Let's do this. Green inserter, and I want that to be a provider chest. And I'm just going to do one stack. Yeah, one stack of the provider there, because we're actually at the point of production here. So I just want to get rid of those to remind myself that we're not doing that anymore. And then you can be... yeah. I want this to go all the way across the top. Actually, let me do there. Good. There we go. Don't run into the machines. And then I think we want this. If you're going to be putting them on the far side here, why are you not doing anything? Oh, you are. They just haven't put them on yet. We need to upgrade all these. Okay, so you put them on the far side, which means I could do... Oop. That was silly. Put it on the near side. Good. Okay, so that should put them all together, which is good. Okay, that'll put those into there. We now shouldn't have any need for any of this info. Just do that and that just to make... I was going to make sure these are connected, but they're not. Good, now they are. Okay, let's go and get rid of you. Watching the oil. There we go. That's nice. That is lovely. I do like destroying. Destroying things is nice. Okay, Remus, where are you? Yeah, there you go. You're still on your way from Volcanus to Novice. Oh, Volcanus back to Novice. So you've got... Hang on. Does that mean you've got everything? You have... Yes. Although you should have 1,000 of these. You're on your way to Novice. Yeah, you've only got 1,000. Oh yeah, we only requested 1,000. Yes, 1,000 plus 600, and so now you've got plenty of each of those, which is excellent. And it'll drop some of these down as well, which is pretty good. Okay, that's nice. And hopefully then Volcanus is doing its bit to replenish all that. So that's pretty good. Have we now created... I can tidy all this up outside of the episodes, but let's also, while we're here, just get rid of these just as we're running down. Oop. Yeah, nice. And we want to get rid of all that. We don't need those boxes either, which is nice. Good. Oh, it's now put these all in as well, which is good. So I should have 200 here. I'm just going to count them. I should have 200. Sorry, I want to count it. So if I go there, yeah, 200. Good. Okay, that's good. And so 200 and everything is loaded, but only some have the orange. So let me get this and then see the dance around here. So let me put some science in. Let's do this one. Yeah, 250. So we do that. Now, this should work quickly. Oh yeah, it's only this guy that's got the yellow. So it's yellow that we're really short on. That's right. Okay, it's not going to work quickly because we've got the yellows. So let me check here. I wanted to just do a little bit of a little bit of science on the science. But if I put in speed modules, you can get 2 of them, and it processes like that. And I put in productivity modules. Then, hang on, we do the productivity modules down further. We're going to run out of time here. Then it would then, yeah, I think it's better to do speed, to be honest, because when making the productivity, I think it's better. So, okay, so what we want to do is we want to say, right, can you get here and go, whoop. We want to do this from the sides, don't we? Yep. Yep. Come in from this side. Oh. Yep. Ah, now they're all dancing, look. Look at that. And now these are going to be done. We can get beacons on this too. I haven't really set this up for beacons actually, because I probably should have just, yeah, set this right up for beacons so they'll come out. And now we've got things happening, which is nice. Right, so it does look like everyone's got some yellows there. So if I go here and do this one, which is going to be 350, let's see it. 350, let's see, look at the speed there, and you've got 200 of those dancing, which is nice. And now we're starting to get this. I think it's just come up. It's just landed, yeah. Now it is going to store them over here, stupidly, but look, so be it. If you want to put a whole lot of stuff here, at least they're then picking them up. And they are putting them over here, so it is going to keep that as a storage, but I don't mind it. If these guys want to be stupid and just go in all directions, that's completely fine. But you are asking for 2,000 here, so this should keep topped up. So each of these guys really should keep topped up with 2,000, and then those guys really should feed this. But I think to get through science now, I think we are doing pretty well. I don't want that. Shouldn't be there. Yep, jump off map mode. That is nice. Okay, I'm very happy with how that looks. Very, very happy. We will want to just... Cliff explosives are also done, I believe. But let me just do a couple of things here. If I go to map mode here and just say, right, can I please... Let's do that middle section. Yeah, let's do all that. It's going to be nice. Auto deconstruct mod would be quite good there if we had it, but as we don't. Yep, we can just go back to the ore patches and just do that as well. But yeah, we won't do that on camera. But yeah, that's all getting there. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. How's power looking on this one? 200 out of 200 and nearly 300. So yeah, it's interesting. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the science has done now, and we are getting things happening. So let me just see with the yellows. Actually, this one here was good. Refined flammables. 400, and then this guy's 400, and this guy's 400. So we'll just put those on so they're all on. But again, you need 400, and we don't have, like if we have a look here, we have, yeah, we got 400 orange, sorry, and we've got 400 white, we've got 400 purple, and then grey's good, yeah, they're good, yeah, but it's the yellows that we don't have, and so we really want them to come up, and we might have to just increase. So once we know we can get Volcanus running a bit better, we'll get that working. But yeah, you can see here it's dribbling out. This is the fade out we're getting here on the dancing labs. That is because of the yellow, the shortage of yellow. Well, once we get to that, it'll be fine. Don't forget these last two are just not they're not really doing anything, those two, because we haven't got those in just yet. Right, what are we looking at here? Let's have a quick look here. So if I go to this, yeah. So the next one will be agricultural science, and here it is going to be agricultural. I think is going to be on Fulgora, and it's a biochamber crafted on. So if I do a search on biochamber, then it is crafted on, where is it? No, we can do it through the Factorio. Not those. We want this. Yep. And I want the biochamber. Machines. Yeah. And a biochamber is made on Gleba. Right. So this science here is on Gleba. That means this guy must be on Fulgora. Yeah, I think it is. And what are you? Electromagnetic Science Pack. Well, if we go to Factorio and we say Electromagnetic Science Pack. Oops, sorry, Factorio. And it's going to be this one. It's going to be made on Fulgora. Yeah. So I think we're definitely looking at Gleba. I think Gleba is going to be the way forward. Oh, we need to put some lights in here. Now I want to put those lights in slightly. You don't want them to be anywhere. Yeah, here we go with the lights. Now, let me see where we want the lights, guys. If I put that there, I think we could do every second. Yeah. And then here. If we did that, then I think what we could do is just copy that to there. Is that going to put the light in as a blueprint? Yes, it is. You can see it. I'm hoping it doesn't muck up any power poles. Doesn't seem to be. There we go. I'm hoping that will just fix that up with the lights. Yeah, it should do it nicely. And you got that going. Now we got some yellows in here. No, we don't. Okay, so again, Remus 1 is at Volcanus. And if I go to Volcanus, what is the problem here? Yeah, we've got some, what do we got there? We've got some orange science, but we haven't got a purple or yellow ready for a rocket yet. And Remus should have orange in here. Oh yeah, it's got that. Just doesn't have the purples. Just want to get rid of these guys. Yeah, I need to work out a way of fixing that up. But yeah, if we have a quick look at Volcanus, yeah, you're getting them now. So you'll put those out, and then these guys will be put into there. Yeah, and that should be then going over for orange for the other science. Remus. Just going to try and get them out. Stops that from being completely filled up. So yeah, we're waiting on just 1,000 of the purple. Okay, going to Volcanus again, and if I have a look here, I've got 111. But where's my purple science? My purple science should be coming from here. And what are we waiting on there? Steel again. Are we? We're waiting on electromagnetic furnace. And that is here. Electromagnetic furnace. Why are you having such issues? So I think, oh no, there we are. Electromagnetic furnace. There's 1, 2, and there's 3, 4. But, man, you really need to, yeah, I need to really up the production of the electromagnetic furnace, and I will do that. In fact, oh, sorry, yeah, let me just do We do this. Yep. Say right there, there, and there. I want the electromagnetic furnaces and do this. Just putting those in to those empty spots, and hopefully we get that going. Now, have we got these? Yeah, we do. These are the new ones we just put in. Yes, they are. And you got these here with the custom buffers. Yes, you do. So they'll now fill up, and hopefully that'll just boost off the. They're not a lot closer too. So hopefully there we just get that going. You want those reds. I think the problem is going to be this. Look at this. This is really slow. And look at this. This is really slow. I think we're getting rid of an issue here. Yeah, petroleum gas is just getting a bit non-existent. So petroleum gas, have we stopped it? No, we got it going. What are you doing? You're not really doing anything. Petroleum gas. Again, I'm trying to do this from there. Petroleum gas. Why are you like this? Oh, sorry. Let's put those in there. I don't know why that was deleted. Oh, yeah, we're deleting pipelines of some sort. Petroleum gas, what's your problem? Petroleum gas is small. Yeah. And it's these guys. Fluid ingredient shortage is light oil, so I think it's got plenty of water, but light oil is not very good. And why not? Because you've got no water there. So here is the water problem. And what's wrong with the water? You're coming into there. And what's wrong with this? Okay, heavy oil. No, have you got plenty of that? Sulfuric acid. So I think we definitely need more sulfuric acid. I think the sulfuric acid is powering everything. This whole setup is sulfuric acid. And I haven't got sulfuric acid anywhere apart from here, 3000%. It's just not working, is it? Yeah, it isn't. And is it 1.4? Yeah. Where's the other sulfuric acid? Down here. And again, this is it with this. With the liquids, we like to just do it, and then yeah, it's not brilliant. Sulfuric acid, and it is here, and then it's doing power, but I also need production, and that's the problem here. One option I have got is to get, and I'm back here on novice. One option I do have is to get my uranium here, and I've just started sort of getting that going. And while I'm there, let me just quickly make up some of these guys. So if I can run up and get some steel. But one thing is to get nuclear, and what I could do is get the uranium-235 and then send that up to Volcanus, and I could have nuclear power up there, because sulfuric acid is doing all the power, and then it is the backbone product of all of our Volcanus activity, and I don't like that. I think it's yeah. Let me just grab a few more extra there. And I think I've got these being made, so I could actually just say, right, give me always 10 of those, well, 50 of those, yeah. And I think it'll pick them up out of, I think, here, yeah. And that would be 2 of them. It's a ghost. So you're just, yeah, 2 of those. That's good. Good. Okay, so it would basically, anytime we need each of those guys, that'd be good. Yeah, nice. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the episode here. This has been super productive. We have moved the science into here. We fully automated it as far as using bots goes. I need to do a little bit of tidying up around here, but I think as we all agree, I think the next step is getting Volcanus back to something a little more respectable, and cliff explosives and possibly elevated trains might be, if I just put here elevated trains, yeah, elevated rail, I've got them. So we can go ahead and possibly make some elevated rail, which is here, yes, and I'll be able to get some sulfuric acid on trains and heading across to the right areas in lovely Volcanus, and that would be really cool. Let me just do a couple of things here just before we sort this out. Can you put you there? Yes, you can. Let me put you there. And just have another set of connections here, just so we can have it going. Yeah, don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe to Stitch Up, and I look forward to seeing you in the very next episode. This is Factorio, and this is our Factorio, and this is our Space Age very first playthrough. Cheers.